We're just banging to the drop right now. We're on Straight from the Hungry Pit with Alison Wonderland. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very good. Now, last night you played at the Ink Bar. What was the crowd like?
Enthusiastic, crazy, turned up, if you can even say that anymore. I don't know, it's 2015. I don't know if turned up is a thing anymore, but yeah, it was mental. It was a really intimate gig. It was like 100 people and we're all sweaty and like crowded, and I was down.
And a lot of people would know your single, I Want You, which is why a lot of people know who you are, because it's been blasted on the radio since last year. But they don't know that you started out playing cello in a German orchestra, and you're also playing bass in an indie band. So for those people that don't know, how did you get into DJing? I did.
How did I get into DJing? Like literally through playing in bands. I just kind of hung out in clubs and got really into that type of music, and for myself it made me really happy, and I kind of like actually quit my band. I said, I think I'm going to try this DJ thing for a while, and they're like, ha ha ha, ha, good luck. And now I'm on TV in New Zealand.
Is that what gave you extra gumption to actually succeed with it?
No, actually the thing that like made me want to, like, I never really wanted to be a DJ or a producer. I was like literally doing it because it made me feel sane. Like really, I'm quite a crazy person. And then also like the boys kind of like back in the day being like, yeah, like what you got? And I'd be like, cool, well I'm gonna practice this week with all these tricks and come back and pretend that I just did on the spot. And that's kind of like how I learned how to DJ.
And it's all progressed into your debut album, which is out very soon. It is called Run. It was mainly done in LA, I think.
A lot of it was done in Los Angeles, yes. And it's like pretty crazy because I'm used to kind of producing stuff in my bedroom, and then all of a sudden I'm in like the Mad Decent studios, like making an album. So that's crazy. That's super mental.
And you worked with some of the people that you would consider your family, friends that you'd consider your family. How does that impact your work?
Oh, it's so good because, you know, when you're working with people that you love and that you know really well, there's no walls up, and you can kind of just like really just be yourself and not be afraid to just really push everything when you're writing. So yeah, like being super honest is really important.
When is the release date for Run?
On the 20th of March.
Cool. And in the pipeline, something that is huge, I'm sure you're fizzing about, is Coachella.
Yeah. Coachella is a dream. Yeah. It's actually a dream. Like I found an email to my manager where we were jokingly making a joke about possibly playing Coachella one day, then wrote ha 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 lol anyways, and then it's real, and that's really super surreal, super like kind of overwhelming, and it's my first ever show in America. So when I got booked for Coachella, they actually asked me not to play any other shows in the States. I knew ages ago and I couldn't tell anyone. It was so annoying, but yeah, so they're launching me there.
And you're taking your mum with you, I heard?
Yeah, my mum's coming and my dad is coming, and they haven't seen each other for 10 years, so...
Oh my gosh, awkward.
Bringing the family together.
How do they know of that music at Coachella? If I asked Big Red back home in Medita, hey mum, she would not have a clue who's on the bill.
My mum is really quite obsessed with Drake. To the point where she's making a documentary on hip hop. And yeah, she's a pretty cool lady. And so she's like, because my parents see me do this, and I've always just done everything on my own accord without, you know, sorry, but I have. I guess they try and take an interest in it, and so my mom like will look up all the like headliners and everyone playing on the lineup. Like she knows Tyler the Creator, she knows like Subtract, she knows Jungle. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My mom's pretty cool.
She's like a hip hop handbook, like the 411. If I need any advice on an interview, I just need to bring up your mum.
My mom actually knows like way too much about hip hop, to the point where a very kind of like lesser known rapper called Bloody J, he's from Atlanta. He's like this kind of underground rapper. My mom emailed me his lyrics the other day, which was like, what? Oh and then Know Yourself was playing, like the Drake track, like from his latest mixtape was just like playing somewhere. She's like, oh look, they're playing Drake's new mixtape. I'm like, how do you know that, Mom?
And she's spitting out things that you don't even know what she's on about.
Yeah, like she was talking about Space Ghost Perp, who's this like producer who did like all the old ASAP beats, and she knew they had beef, and I was just like,
oh my god,
Mom, you're way cooler than me.
She is a G-bizzle. Thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All good, and good luck with Run, which is out again when?
March 20, Run.
March 20.
To the stores, I guess.
I love it. Here's your latest single and video. This is called You Don't Know.